Michael, how did the Epsom Derby, the most iconic race in the world, end up being run here on this roller coaster of a track just outside London?
Well, Lord Derby, the 12th of Derby, was a steward at the course. He had a party. The previous year, he'd initiated the Oaks, which was over 1.5 miles of fillies. Lord Derby won it with his horse called Bridget, 5-2 favourite. All his party won money, so they said, let's have another one the next year. But what should we call it? So backwards and forwards, Sir Charles Bunbury, who was the head of the Jockey Club at the time, he was like a perpetual president, and Lord Derby, they couldn't agree, so they spun a coin. And fortunately, Lord Derby won it, and Sir Charles Bunbury won the first race with Diomed. So they all won money again because that was 6-4 favourite.
And why here at Epsom?
Well, it started off with the Epsom salts, which were discovered in a well from 1618 onwards, and Samuel Pepys was here, Nell Gwyn was here, Lord Buckingham was here, and there was fairgrounds and bare-knuckle boxing and roulette and all that sort of thing. So Epsom was like Sin City for a long time, so they had races while they were here. It's interesting how the result is communicated, because in the old days it went by pigeon. And people found out days later. After that, it was stagecoach. And there were people on fast horses that would get there before the stagecoach and lay the favourite if it had lost to large sums of money, and then the result would come in.
And how has it changed in terms of a spectacle for the public?
Well, the crowds were massive. I was here for the Coronation Derby in 1953. There was somewhere between 500,000 and 700,000 here.
Wow.
Everywhere you went. I mean, if you see the videos of it, you see it's an absolute mass. And 33 runners or something like that as well. You know, Gordon Richards riding Pinzer and the Queen having Oriel, and it filled the papers for days.
And is it the pinnacle of a horse's career if they can win the Derby?
It has to be. And the jockey, and the trainer, and the stable boy, and the punter.